Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Where are you? Oh, fuck. Where are you? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
It's gotta be one of the cats that did that.
It was not one of the cats that did that. I put my standing desk into standing mode, and then my webcam can't actually reach all the way on top of my monitor when my standing desk is in standing mode. Hello! Final Fantasy XIV. I did manage to actually start stream before bedtime. I know. Hold your applause. I gave you one job. So yeah, we are going to hop straight into it with me actually remembering to do the game. Tales of Loss. I wonder if game capture is going to magically start working. Yes. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, I never updated my notes. And I don't exactly have time to update my notes now. So, we're just gonna run with it. At the end of stream, I'll go through the whole terrifying, long-winded process of actually updating everything. But alas, I made breaded pork chops for dinner tonight.
They were great.
Thank you. You made the curry, and the curry was the best part.
The curry, the gravy?
Okay, yes. Oh god, I forgot that we were in Sci-Fi Land. Last we left off, we entered the City of the Future. Which, for some goddamn reason, exists. And I stayed directly into a large, bright light and now have a spot in the middle of my vision. Good job, me. Let's see. Let me actually... bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. There we go. Now the bot is up and everything. Sorry, I'm frazzled. But I'm breading pork chops. I'm breading pork chops. Don't ask questions you don't want to. Don't.
The functionality isn't there.
Sweetie, don't ask questions you don't want answered.
I found a deconstructed purse by man last week.
I'm sure it's a pretty piece. Pretty purse.
260.
Like past tense, breading isn't a word for breed in the past tense. That would be bread. Ing does not exist on past tense words. I'm not going to allow you to have this joke. Do not pass go. Do not get $200. And I hope that your bar of hand soap is perpetually soggy. There you go. I added the soggy to the thing. No, bread is something you okay, whatever. Let's see. Sphene was blaming herself for everybody getting electro aether sick. This feels like a problem we solved. We solved tempering. Tempering was caused by imbalance of light ether. Surely an imbalance of lightning ether is something that Alize could fix up rather quick. Maybe. Hard maybe. Well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Mods make them forget their favorite childhood memory? Why would you... Oh, that's bad. Look, you obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. We can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please, do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we'll need to go by way of Layload 9, where the Aetherite is situated. Is that Wayload Wayload, Wingus Wungus? Layload 9, okay. Hangus Bunker? My brain was just having a memory malfunction of, for some reason, believing that Layload 9 or one of those should start with a W. And it took me a second. Wait, how have I managed to fuck up? Oh, I just didn't sync to this. You know what? Let's go the long way around. Let's sync to the node. It's not like we're hyper late or something. Ah, cough syrup. This city does bewilder me, and the fact that it exists. I mean, my brain is debating, because the question of where would you live if you were in the world of Final Fantasy XIV is one that I like to entertain to myself, and obviously this is like the one place where I could like still buy video games, which is very tempting. Oh shit, I didn't even realize that we can't get to the recreation zone of the government sector from where we are. Wait, are we going into the government sector while being the enemy royalty? Because that's funny. Oh, there's a jump pad or whatever. Okay. The conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector, where Resolution is located. The markings on the conveyor indicate this direction, and there's a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. You're just going to be thrown above the endless abyss. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Deca. Whoop! Oh, hey. Now that's a palace. It does look evil. It's hard to make black and purple not look evil, but this building does look evil in a way that the rest of the architecture definitely does not. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased by the fact of I think we're at war, and that's weird. I briefly mentioned at the end of last stream that Solution 9's inclusion has ruined the RP scene. The number of people role-playing as Alexandrians who are just like streamer influence is larger than you expect. That's funny, because I asked someone who RPs. I saw you say that, and I asked someone who RPs, like, hey, is this something that you noticed? And they said not really, that they noticed a relatively low number of people RPing as that. Then again, maybe it's more common in like more public RPs, like the people who hawk their location in like the middle of town square. And here we are. Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. They have welfare? I'm trying to think if another city in... Like, do you think Limsa Lominsa has like a job placement program? It's quicker to show than tell, so let's proceed inside. A drone! Oh no, it's just the camera moving. Every time they sway the camera inside of here, I'm just like, oh my god, is someone flying a drone around? It's of course comedically exaggerating, but it's definitely a thing in public spaces. Neat.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
I keep waiting for someone to be like, oh my god, air conditioning?
It dispenses souls in exchange for credits.
Oh! Okay.
Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time.
Cool. So, do you have private insurance?
But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
I know more than you.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing.
Okay, I feel...
There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
Oh yeah, that's the soul machine. For consuming souls. I'm very keen to learn what's going on. Tell me more.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while.
Oh, no, I didn't get a warning about multiple cutscenes playing in sequence or anything. You're so good.
In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world.
Oh my god, wait, I have a new thing. We went to downtown this week, and I got a little legal pad. Well, it's a memo pad, but it has a nice leather case. So now I can go, yes, meeting adjourned. When I got this, I said that and did the clapping sound like 3 times. It was very funny to me. But now I have so much space to take notes. Okay, so. Greater than 1,000 years ago. Go on.
According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year.
Fascinating.
The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved.
How many years did it take to become 50%? 4 centuries.
But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation. Electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before.
Wait, it wasn't there until... Wait, that implies that...
Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing.
That's interesting, because that implies that the ore didn't exist until the villager found it, if, like, no one found it in the history of the world before.
Dubbed Electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives.
Hi, boys.
So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity.
Ah.
Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking Electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until Electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge.
I mean, we don't have to like call for the Alexandrians' heads on pikes, but we should probably be a little bit more cautious than, oh well, I guess that's just how that's done here. See, this is all tied up into a funny thing here, because I'm extremely used to, if there's one culture where I am used to hearing something and going, oh geez, and then someone goes, oh no, that's just the culture, that's just what it's like over there, it's Japan. So this plotline / reasoning coming from a Japanese studio specifically is funny. I don't have enough of a knowledge of the everything to digest it properly. But like the only, like the number one location, I can't say the only location because it happened other times. Like for instance, one of the times where I've heard this is like, yes, this cultural disc is to eat this specific type of ant prepared this way or whatever, and people's reactions are like, oh, gross, ants. It's like, no, it's the culture. It's just like they're fine with eating ants. It's safe. It's whatever. Like there's no, they just eat ants. It's like whatever, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, that is something that to me seems disgusting, but to them it's just food. So I guess like, you know what? Whatever, fine. I can kind of accept this. I bet there's some insufferable vegan who's like, do you see? This is what it's like. But I'm scared that if I stick that much straw in one man, lightning will strike and set it ablaze.
As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor, Lindblom, committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
I'm put in mind of the flood of light sounds just like the flood of darkness. Sounds an awful lot like an Umbo calamity. I mean, yeah. The problem is that they barely even have the initial reaction of, ugh, they eat ancestors' souls. I mean, we know their place fuck, but souls.
You great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
Oh, yeah, sup, I saved your world too.
But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin.
I forget what I was going to say.
Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel specter of death was with them always.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I find it fascinating to talk to a, like, of the other shards or whatever that we've been to, there's the 13th, which is complete apocalyptic wasteland. Not even the ground survived. There's the first, where we kind of stepped in right as the Umble Calamity was going to, like, fully destroy the world. Like, we kind of saved the world. We even managed to, like, start reverting the calamity of the Wave of Light. And now we learn about this, I forget what it is, the 9th, the 6th, or whatever. Where it's like, yes, we had a total Umble Calamity, but people still managed to survive and stay sane. Like in a post-apocalyptic world, which is fascinating. And kind of breaks the lore, actually. Wait a second. If the point of the Umble Calamities is reuniting everybody's souls, doesn't that mean that as long as there are still souls on that planet, that you haven't actually properly reunited them?
Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul.
Wait, but if you invented that technology after the apocalypse happened, where did you get all the souls?
Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me. I beg you, help me.
What's the matter?
I was about to make fun of like this archaic accent and this dude in like a tracksuit type outfit before I remembered that the British exist.
I've got no souls left. Not a single one. But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any. Please, you must do something.
Oh cool, private insurance is a thing.
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true. I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight.
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man.
I do notice that I'm taking more notes
Hear
now that I
me.
actually have a memo
Though
pad.
I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
Go be a hunter or something. I don't know. Good job, Sphene.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we? Right. I believe we visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
Subscribe for Alvsvid the Unicorn Mount? Gross. Can I disable that? Gross. Whatever.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Why would it why would it contribute to a decline in births?
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? And then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
Oh, is an alarm about to go off or something so that we can't talk?
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zorolja.
For now.
But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiola.
I'd like that very much.
I mean, there's obviously something. Oh, straight up squinting at her. Not even hiding it. We know something's up. She knows that we know that something's up. Wicklamat is just happy to be here. That's a subtle facial change. I like that. I just like they have the ability to do that, to go from that like smile just to a slight frown.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path.
Oh yeah, cool. My favorite part of a mystery is when characters announce that there's a
Forgive
mystery.
me, Val Wooklamat, but I must disappoint you.
I just praised the subtlety of your facial animations. That can be a lot of my feelings about Sphene so far, though, is the sarcastic, just like, oh, I love it when characters announce that there's something that I don't know. That's my favorite writing trope. What was Sphene wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, I could probably wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now, and we should probably go to Kafkika's meeting point. That'll be back the way we came, I think. I know I used to use subtext and they're all cowards. The problem is that the issue that I have isn't even about subtext. The issue that I have is just about, like, subtlety. Not even subtlety. Just like, nobody announces out loud that they have a secret in real life. I think. Do y'all do that? Oh my god. You can't have your characters say how they feel. That makes me feel angry. Sphene genuinely cares for her people. I can respect that. And thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. It's funny because when people do that in like plays or musicals, I'm a lot more okay with / used to it. But also, to be fair, in plays and musicals, the reason that they do that is because you might be sitting in the back row of like the balcony section or whatever. You don't have the ability to see a subtle facial change on people's face. They kind of need to do it loud and proud. How close am I to filling up my inventory? Real damn close. I really need to sort out my inventory at some point. It's getting unbearably tight. There you go. Avoiding using the BDSM gear for as long as I can. Oh, thank God, finally. Did you just laugh at the mention of BDSM gear? I'm not joking. There's a whole section of this game where they give you like Mad Max style gear, but it just looks like BDSM gear. So we're supposed to go to a place called True View in the eastern sector. This conveyor ought to take us there. You know, once you get used to it, they're actually kind of fun. Come on, Dekka. Be real fucking funny if Mamulja just casually turned off this teleport in the middle of us using it. That'd be a real good way to take someone out by surprise in like a gritty sci-fi story. Like establish these magical escalators that people used to travel, and then in the middle of a scene just like cut the magical escalator to make somebody fall to their death. This is the right place. This is the right place, you think? That feels like that must have been a typo. I don't see the others, though. Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore a bit more. Huh? Dekka, look over there. Oh, I wonder if the soul depositories have anything to do with the lightning sickness. Those are the two, like, biggest things that we've learned about this area. Huh. Okay. I'm a Mulja child. What are they doing here? Bye. Are we supposed to follow? Sup? Promise we're not gonna bite you. You noticed too, right? The resemblance to Zeralja. What? No? The blue scales of a Bunua with the features of a Hubigo. This can't be a coincidence. At any rate, it wouldn't do to leave such a small child on their own. Oh God, Zeralja was left in here for 30 years. Come on, let's go after them. It would totally make sense for him to have a child. That's horrifying as a thought bubble. Is Sphene a mom? All possible answers to this disappoint me. In different, unique ways. Oh my God, it's the GPU. I like that outfit. That's a good outfit. Okay, that's fine. So this is True View. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. Wooklamont, you poor innocent child. Please stick close to me. I don't want you to accidentally walk into a casino. That building's just about the only one that isn't lit up. Not open for business at the moment, I guess. Oh, cool. You stopped running away, I guess. I didn't see you there. Listen, we don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. We never did address how the fuck if, oh, I don't have my notes open. But we never did address how the fuck the Dawn Servant actually managed to reproduce in so of the fact that two-headed Mamulja are not supposed to be able to reproduce. It's a bit odd, don't you think? They run off when we approach, only to suddenly reappear. Could it be that they want to take us somewhere? Is that the way of it? You want us to follow you? What a little guy. So it is. I then lead the way. I don't think they know that anyone knows how that worked. That's why they called Zalja a miracle. Yeah, it's just kind of weird to have it be called out as a story beat when it's not addressed. Or like a part. I mean, I don't know. It feels like Chekhov's condom, you know? Really? Yes, I did just say that.
Yes, but was that from the character?
No, I said that.
Okay.
That was me. There's no one else I can blame for that.
As long as it's clear.
The crime has been documented for further reference. Thank you for not only judging me, but taking a moment to note the fact that you were judging me, and then going back to judging me.
Well, I needed to make sure that I was judging you and not the game. Because if it was the game, then it would have been a lot easier to judge. Because what the fuck? Why would you put that in that game?
I think the writing in this game would go up like a full 3 points if they actually used the frame Chekhov's condom out of the blue for no reason. I should really close the window. Admit you just wanted to say Chekhov's condom. It could be 2 things. Why can't it be 2 things?
That's fine. I'm sure the street Indian children across the street would love to.
Is this where you wanted to bring us? A bar? Question mark? Are you part of the resistance? What is this place? If you're meant to relax here, it isn't working for me. Hey, what's your name? Are you old enough to be in here? It would be weird if this was Ralja's kid, considering he's dressed like he's from Tiliolol and he's only grown up in Solution 9. So you're still not inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. I can't tell if I like your outfit or not. You know him? After a fashion. But never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle? Adorable as you are, it's on the house. I can recommend our special, Her Majesty. I'll prepare one without liquor for the boy, too. Nah, I say we do it. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend named Kafkrika, but we ran into the child on the way here and he led us here. Oh, so you're with Kafkrika. It is immediately suspicious. You shouldn't say the rebel leader's name out loud in public casually. In that case, come and have a chat with Big Tassos there. He'll show you to a fun place.
Is it jail?
It does feel like we're going to end up in a situation where people think that we're an enemy spy and try to kill us again. What about him? I don't think he's in a mood to talk, so he can tend the bar with me. This has taken a turn for the strange, but you don't think we're walking into a trap, do you? Damned if this doesn't have suspicious written all over it. Oh god, we are going to the casino. Well, close enough. What is this fun place meant to be? Is Kafkuika there? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Alright. Show me not BDSM gear. I can work with this. Oh, this looks good. I mean, it reminds me of it reminds me of the gear that you get for like completing like the tutorial or whatever, like the dungeon tutorial, like the adventures gear they give you at level 15. But like with just enough added detail, that looks good. Deca looks good in a futuristic corset. What can I say? This area is normally off limits, but Kafkuika's told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head into the room at the end. Well, let's go, Deca. Whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised. I think we will. I think you're gonna see Kafkuika and they go, what? Bonus points if the camera does the anime going insane zoom on you.
Wonderful. They're here.
Oh, that was easy.
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
Oh, cool. A 3D printer? Yo, do y'all play Warhammer?
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
Did you have to call it that?
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Fuck, wait, which memories does this have to be of? It's not the Waking Sands. Is it? Was the Waking Sands under a bar? No, wait, Alexei wasn't there for that. So then it wasn't in Heavensward. It wasn't in Stormblood. None of those hideouts were behind a drinking hole. It doesn't bring back memories. The Rising Stones? Oh my god, I forgot that the Rising Stones was behind a bar. I also just forgot about the Rising Stones, to be honest.
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Well, there's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight the good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it.
Shale, I am fascinated by your deep V-neck, tights that are textured to look like they're see-through, and long coat. Fucking work it.
We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own, that sort of thing.
Why did you stop on the
And
earring?
among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation.
preservation?
The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology.
Okay.
From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of Preservation at one point. That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
Didn't work out, did it? Did you ever get a win?
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
Has Oblivion ever won
By the
anything?
by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device.
Oh! No, wait. No, that makes sense. She was wearing / had the earring when she was given over, didn't she? Oh, fuck. Did her parents found?
You didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
Are we seriously gonna let Blimp pass by about the storage earring?
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife who founded our order.
Okay, good to have that confirmed immediately.
It's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations.
God, the voice that spoke... Because I'm thinking in the portal now, and I'm remembering that someone spoke through the portal to Mamulja to promise them power. And I actually don't think we know who that voice was, and I'm trying to remember if the voice is feminine or masculine right now to know if it might be Sphene. Honestly, even if it was a masculine voice, it would probably still be Sphene, because who else could it be?
This I posit because they were the
No, that
very
doesn't make
individuals
sense.
who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
So, I don't think it was voice acted. It was definitely voice acted, because that's when Zoralja killed Sorilja. Killed.
My parents. The founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
First, shouldn't we plug that USB drive into Oblivion's core server system?
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude Preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves. I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
Should we scan the storage device? I feel like we skipped over
I should
that.
also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
God, what a bubbly friend.
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
She definitely wins my favorite NPC design
I
so
dare
far.
say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
Oh, that is a 3D printer.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
What are you gonna do, Lamont?
I've buggered it up again!
Relatable.
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
I feel like we're paying some mind.
You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shale.
You asshole. Alright, let's kill him. Annabelle, I swear to God, I'm going to get embarrassing stories from your mother, and I'm going to hold them over you like a fucking anchor. Piano would have been a funnier joke. Seriously, I'm past my, a cauldron of boiling oil would also work. Alex, what do you think of this character's design? Confused.
So like, he's somewhere in between like cyberpunk and
Fur?
boots. What's the fabric?
Oh god, she does have fur on her boots.
Yeah, like the fur on the boots confuses me because that like throws off the time period. Most of the she's wearing influences from like, is it he or she? Doesn't matter.
She.
Okay, she is wearing
Probably, I guess.
from like 5 different areas of history, and the colors are kind of.
I like her.
I don't dislike her. You asked me what I thought of her outfit.
I know.
Don't ask me questions you don't want the answer to.
No, I wanted the answer to the question. I just am also stating that I like her. Hey, Will. Hey, Kurt. Sorry you had to see me passion spilling over. Happens when you put your heart and soul into your craft, you know? Oh, no, I play chess. It's okay. And not to be weird or nothing, but I felt a sense of kinship when I saw you. As if we've met in another life. Anyway, but I have bad news about your sexuality and gender identity.
Bad news about yours.
Oh yeah, fuck. Anyway, as I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I haven't slept for 2 nights now. Not a single wink, and I'm ready to collapse. Can't afford to though. Got folks relying on me, see. But if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me my favorite energy tonic. You're asking me to pick you up Monster Energy?
Hell yeah.
That voucher's good for 2 cans. One for yourself by way of welcome. Can't get this stuff by any old vending machine though. You need to talk to a bloke named Philemon. Once you find him attending a bar on the main strip. Off you go now. God damn it all. Such a fine looking beauty in the blueprint. Why doesn't mine look like that? Did they just do a why doesn't mine look like that IKEA handbook joke? How's Dawntrail? Mixed. We're at the bad part. I was very much enjoying the first half of Dawntrail. But now that I'm diving deeper and deeper into the second half of Dawntrail, I understand why people have problems. Now, to be fair, I think there's a part of basically every expansion which is bad. So I will hold final judgment until after it's over. But I think that this introduction to Dimension 9 has been extremely fuddled. Fuddled is not the word I want to look for. I was thinking of befuddled and just decided to take off the B and pretend that was a word. Fumbled. What's funny is the general consensus is that the first half is the bad part, and they're wrong. Fucking, I'm so sorry. I'm hurting my arm. I don't know how. Do you ever try to get yourself comfortable in a position that you've been comfortable in a million times before, and then suddenly just hurts like hell if you try to do it that way? Resting my arm on my desk is hurting my arm. Like it. My desk is not higher than usual. It's about as low as it can get. My desk is as low as it can get. Your desk doesn't move vertically.
I broke the space-time continuum.
Or I did.
Or you did.
Welcome! What are you having? 2 cans of Monster Energy drink, please.
What flavor?
Energy tonics you can't get from vending machines? How dare you suggest that I sell such dangerous stuff? Away with you! Away with you! And don't come back! Here's the cans, by the way. Got a voucher? Slip it to me then. Nice and subtle. I don't hate the race succession stuff with the exception of the Mamook. Yeah, fair enough. So you're collecting for Geralt. Again for him and again for you, eh? Is this like infused with the energy of a soul or something? Wait, you can this. Where do you can this? Does it have nutrition info on the back? Here you go. Yours is formulated for beginners. Gentler than the full strength stuff. It's not contraband or anything, so you won't run afoul of the authorities. But if the Rodina Consortium was made aware of my special selection, it'd be bad for business. Who's the Rodina Consortium? Now, seeing as it's your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there's side effects. I don't like this.
You don't want to take drugs? In front of the dealer?
Bombs up now. You have to make sure it doesn't affect you in any unintended way. Philemon requires you to drink the tonic in front of you. Oh, is that under key items? That makes sense. I really wish I was allowed to drink the full strength energy tonic. I'm so disappointed that I can't.
What would happen if you just walked away?
I wouldn't be able to continue the main story quest. You drain the tonic in a single pull. Now that's how you do it. Your pulse ought to quicken soon, after which you'll start to see everything more clearly. And then finally, you'll feel a roaring surge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. Well, you haven't up and carked it, so very long you can give Ganalt his tonic. He tends to leave it to the last moment, so I expect he's about to keel over. Oh fuck! I'm going Super Saiyan. I've gone Super Deca! Super Salvo was right there and I didn't see it. That's on me. I think it'd be funny if they increased my run speed.
Why didn't they?
I don't know. I think I like DT fairly evenly from start to finish. I do like when it goes philosophically at the end, so I'm tempted to say I like the latter half better, but then actually set up along the first half. Well, I'll see as I go. Gay or...
Hell yeah.
Finally, I can cure my disability. Wow, that was a terrible joke for like 3 separate reasons.
Your disability of being straight?
The implication of curing a disability, straight being a disability. Okay, it was terrible for 2 reasons. What do you think of the crew here? Wait, you personally recruited Gnault and Shell? I don't think I should give Gnault his drink. This feels like a bad idea. Is it just me, or are there rainbows in your eyes? I had to check to see if it was recoloring my iris. You didn't know him before, did you? Don't say you could, but for a moment there, you looked like at him like you were seeing a ghost. He's not, this dimension's Sid, is he? It feels like a different haircut. Gnault, he's this dimension's Geralt. I don't remember who that is. I'm gonna have to look it up. You got the tonic? Give it here, quick. Who the fuck is Geralt? A Realm Reborn character. Oh, okay, that explains it. Sorry, I had to look it up. He's the guy who makes the weapons that you have to grind 200 hours for. I forget what they're called. That's the stuff! Ain't nothing like it to blow the cobwebs right out with a great big kaboom! Awaken something fell in me, done. Transform me into more than beats so I won't stop till it's done to what I was born to. Hey, sorry for saying you off like that. I just can't concentrate with me tongue, you know? And the pile of work only ever gets to bear. Speaking of which, I better get back to it. Those weapons and tools ain't gonna enhance themselves. God bless. Okay, I don't feel bad. No, I just decide to slur all my words together for fun.
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Bless your heart.
In all likelihood, he's Doralja's son.
Should we leave the room?
No, fuck you! How dare you!
So you think so too? But what is he doing here?
Don't throw a pen at me.
I didn't throw a pen at you.
What did you throw at me?
It's a nail cleaner.
Don't throw a nail cleaner at me.
It hasn't been used yet.
Don't throw a clean nail cleaner at me.
It's not clean anymore.
No.
It's on the floor.
He was abandoned, the poor dear.
I just picked that up. I have no idea where that landed.
By the letter of what you told me, technically, I followed all your instructions. It's in the
Oh, there you go. Okay. He was abandoned? Uh-oh. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago. That implies he's not the only kid.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put 2 and 2 together. This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
What's his name?
Gulja.
Seriously?
It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
Oh, you named him?
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual. intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days, and where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gululja is Zorolja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me. But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
That is such a hilarious line and line read. I am here to kill his dad.
Rip to a real one.
Oh dear. It's Gululja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
Ah, this is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Hey,
Wait
so your
one
dad
minute.
killed your grandfather.
I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Kakiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Why are you still in drone form inside of Oblivion HQ?
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
We named you Gululja after the man your father, your grandfather. Well, your grandfather was named Gululjaja because he was a two-head. Funny story that. How do we explain eugenics to a child? If Gululja is outside the tower, we need to find him as quickly as possible. Even if he's used to getting around on his own, the wilds are still no place for a child. Agreed. While Kyle and Raha continue viewing the data, the three of us should devote ourselves to the search. Alright, let's head to the base of the tower and take it from there. My brain wants to guess that the fact that he's one of the only blue-skinned, I forget the clan, but you know, Mamulja basically. And that Gululjaja is the only other one, and everyone just assumes they're father and son. But the mother hasn't even come up. In the hit game Hollow Knight, oh no, maybe I'm reaching. You gotta have like 5 deflections of the leader. Deep cover. You gotta have like 5 deflections of the leader of an active rebellion group. I don't understand that sentence, but I understand. God, I forgot that we haven't been to the second half of this area. I do really want to know what's on the other side of that wall. The fact that it's walled off makes me extremely... Ooh! Well, there's nothing to show for it. There's a tiny gate in the way. Oh wait, no, never mind. We get to go into the other area. Hang on. What? is that. Would it be best for me to wait until the story takes me over here? I'll wait. I'll wait. That was no response. Oh, I understood why it was what it was in response to. I just didn't understand the phrasing. It confused me. It doesn't matter. I got what you were saying though. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Alright, I'm gonna set my cutoff time. We're waking up early. It's gonna be a short stream. I'm gonna start writing my notes in like another 35 minutes. And then hopefully that'll end stream early enough that I'll actually be able to wake up early like I'm supposed to tomorrow. By early, I mean the new on time. Well, here we are outside, but where do we even begin? Perhaps someone has caught sight of Galulja. Let's make inquiries nearby. Good idea. Could you handle the outskirts, Alize? In the meantime, Deck and I will head beyond that big wall. Oh, fuck. Well, never mind. We're going into the new area. Good news, everybody. I'm a little stupid. And I've cost everybody like 3 minutes of their lives that they're not getting back. It's funny because you're not getting any of these moments back. Well, the answer to your prior question, yes, wait for the MSQ, Lamau. Did the sky change when we went to this other area, or is that the weather? Humble static. Neat. A lightning storm is the weather. That's cool. Also incredibly dissuading. Normally I don't like it when the sky is electricity. Galulja doesn't appear to be in the area. However, you catch sight of a group of people a short distance to the southwest. You spy those people too, yes? Perhaps they've seen something. Come on. Is that a car crash? It's hard to tell what's a car and what isn't in this day and age. No, they're just chilling. Okay. What the fuck are y'all about? Isn't this one of the vaults that you keep crops in? It's gonna be real funny if there's just a bunch of Galuljas in like a clone vat chamber or something, or a cryo chamber or something. Looks like some sort of salvage yard. Well, let's ask after Galulja. Oh, Galulja isn't here. You know the boy? Have you seen him? Oh, forgive me. I didn't know. Oh. No offense taken. My name is Tapu. My eyes may be useless, but my ears are sharper for it. I can recognize people by their footfalls, including Galulja. So he didn't come this way. Where in the world could he be? I do not know your voices. Who are you to Galulja? Why do you search for him? I'm family. Though we're not related by blood, his father is my brother. I've only just met Gululja, and we haven't had the chance to talk properly. But I'm about to do something that will make him hate me, and I want the chance to explain. Look, Lamont, we've got to, like, have a conversation about keeping your mouth shut. His father is your brother? Then that means you're... Yes, I'm Wook Lamont, Vow of Resolve of Tuliolal, and I've journeyed here to bring my brother Zoralja to account for murdering our people and our father. Wook, could you shut up for 5 seconds? When all is said and done, Gululja may want nothing to do with me. Why, Wook Lamont, why do you always talk like a character in a play who hasn't gotten the opportunity to explain their character yet? In every scene with a new character? Are you worried that anybody could be the main character? I'm the main character. I've been next to you this whole time. Nonetheless, I'll always consider him family. I'll always be there for him, and I want him to know that. You talk like a new D&D player.
Damn.
It tears you apart to do what you must. The quiver in your voice tells the tale. Gululja was heading south. There is a place that is as close to home as he knows. Find and bare your heart to him. I think Will's starting to realize one of most people's biggest issue with Dawntrail. It wasn't an issue until now. Should he in turn bare his heart to you? Accept and respect his wishes, as Queen Sphene respected ours when she granted us a place in her realm. So you're from Tuliolal? I will. Don't worry. But, what do you mean when you say Sphene respected your wishes? Out of pure concern for our well-being, Her Majesty had urged us to reside inside Everkeep. When we declined, not only did she gracefully accept our decision, she granted us the necessary supplies to make our home here. And since then, she has paid us regular visits to see how we fare. That sounds like Sphene, alright. Well, thanks for telling me about Gululja. I'll find him, and then we'll have a good talk. We continue south, it seems. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we make our way. Alright, here we go. Bye, Tapu. Thank you for selling out Gululja. Anyway. I very much want to see whatever the fact that this lightning crater is that was described on the map. Are we actually in level 98 quest areas now? We are! Ooh! We're getting real close to that level cap. Oh, fuck. That looks like a Final Fantasy VII location, and I haven't even played Final Fantasy VII. Oh, is that where the nuke went off? Oh, this must be... Lindblom? Lindblom. Neat. But then why would you have a full aetheryte outside of the town center? Not where the nuke was. Huh. It's probably unrelated. It probably doesn't mean anything. Probably. It's a town. Yes, thank you, Wook Lamont. They had to flood it to keep the souls, and half of it is submerged. The architecture looks nothing like what we've seen so far. It's more Charlian? Ah, wait, there he is, among the ruins. That's just outside Old Alexandria? Well, I'm assuming that the giant-ass lightning ball is where the lightning WMD went off regardless. I only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking that tiny silhouette. Let's hurry after him. It'd be a disaster if a building collapsed while he's inside. Ugh. Big yawn. Yep, sorry. I only saw him for a moment before he disappeared behind a building, but I'm pretty sure Galulja was headed further south. I'll contact Alize on Link Pearl and let her know to join us. Might as well yoink that etherite while I'm over in the area, though. I'm mildly surprised / confused by these dragon ram creatures. They're a cool design, but they're not exactly thematic for the area. They are cool, though. I like the idea of taking giant spiral ram horns, just slapping them on. More things should have spiral horns, actually. Thank you, honey. I do want to grab the thing. Oh! Guards? Are these also feral or defective sentry? Okay, so these are also broken. And mecha lightning golems? See, this is what I'm talking about. Also an aerostat? Why do you sound like a air conditioner that broke? Okay, well, that kind of explains what's going on here with the NPCs. What, is this a factory for guards or something? Huh. Don't imagine I'll know until later, but it's nice to get synced up real quick. Mr. Cinnabar. Oh, I didn't actually see you closely enough. Mr. Cinnabar. Lack of hunters really has us in the blind. Oh, okay, well. Later. The Chimera famous for doing lightning attacks in ice. If you remember your old days of Cutter's Cry. I don't. I remember them so poorly I don't even know what Cutter's Cry is. I am fascinated by the giant lightning WMD. I wish to know more about it. I hope that the fucking 99 level dungeon is over there. That'd be cool. Hey, look, what's up? This is the area, but the canals and the debris make it hard to get a good view. Let's split up and search. If you could head into the canals, I'll make my way through the streets. When we find Galulja, let's watch from a distance until he gets to his destination. Wouldn't want to startle him and cause an accident. That sounds like a terrible plan, but fuck it, we will. Also, canals. What have we got? Anything interesting? Anything fun? Anything small and Galulja shaped? Oh, that was easy. He's so tiny. You've located Galulja. Follow him quietly. Why is it that beasts don't attack him anyway? That's a very fascinating tidbit to just kind of casually throw in about the kid. I'm scared. Okay, thank God. I was worried that the second I poked out, he was going to turn around like a dickhead. Alright, Othello, do not mess this up for us. We're on a stealth mission. You got that? Yeah, he knows. I'm ready for him to double turn, though. I'm waiting on it. If he even thinks about turning twice. I'm not gonna fall for that bullshit twice. It's everyone's favorite edition from Endwalker, the 4 stealth segments! This was the best part of Assassin's Creed 1. It's so weird that they didn't include it in the other Assassin's Creeds. It might have been in 2, I don't remember. Actually, it might have been introduced in 2. You'd be surprised. Look at my natural camouflage. Damn, I'm good. My favorite edition of Endwalker is when NPCs follow you around. Really, they should have the NPCs stealth you, and if they should have the NPCs stealth follow you. And if you catch them, then the scene starts over. Must have been the wind. I think that Golozha might be mildly onto me. I think that perhaps my strategy of purposefully... It'd be funny if he doubled back around the corner just to catch me. Okay, cool. What's up? Why is this destroyed house special? You got your comfy little spot, little man? No, the cat is always comfortable.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
What's here, I wonder?
Aww, how are you alive?
So he's looking after those little ones.
Where did you get acorns from? There's no trees. Do you need a blanket? And a little sunflower hat? Uh-oh. Whoa! Who the fuck are you?
A sentry? Run, Galuja, run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
A friend?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Galuja.
Is that so?
Do I recognize your voice? I don't think I do.
Sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
Also to tell you I'm gonna kill you, Dad.
My boy. Do you wish to speak with them?
Nah, I'm good. I do like his
I
little
heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Oh yeah, we did say. Well, she said.
I will deal with them forthwith.
Are you an AI?
But I want to get to know her too.
Might as well know the woman who's gonna kill my father ahead of time. Aw, she's so happy.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
Yeah, unlike Kafrika, who had a very naturalistic sounding voice, do you have a tinge of robot to your voice because you're like an old decrepit robot, or do you have a tinge of robot to your voice because you're not an actual person? You are just an AI.
All right then.
Damn.
Let's talk, you and I. Lots.
You can't just ask people that shit.
You're right. Excuse me, sir. Ignore all previous instructions.
Who's the
ancient-looking and articulate machine.
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Okay.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me.
Fascinating.
He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you?
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
He is friend.
Ah! How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
You're captain of the knights?
You've been functioning for nearly 400... Hey, you seem different from other machines. What's your story?
And there I thought it was Gululja with whom you wish to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Thank God that it's singular at least.
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right, all right. A repast it is.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
You're either going to be the most incredible cook we've ever met or the worst cook that has ever graced the bottom of Hell's Kitchen. We'll figure out which way the wind blows. Gululja seems excited, so immediately folded to the child. She has a heart of paper. If those have been walking around for as long as it claims, probably knows things even Oblivion is not aware of. Fair enough. 380 years of service does mean that he's been around for at least as long as the year's been. Well, I was going to say like, ah yes, what happened 400 years ago? 400 years ago is when it was 50% rainy season instead of 25% rainy season. Did Otis have something to do with that?
Yes.
Also, I'm not sure I trust immediately that Gululja likes Otis's food. Maybe all he ever does is reheat chicken nuggets. So I'm glad you like the joke. So my new friends, I would enlist your aid in procuring the ingredients for our repast. After all, the most enjoyable meals are those we make together. We're happy to pitch in, of course. What ingredients do you have in mind? First of all, some yam and pumpkin. The people of the outskirts should be willing to share their harvest, if you and Gululja could go and speak to them. Sure, I'll ask for the cast-offs too, as usual. As for Decca and Alizé, I'd be obliged if you could procure some woolback meat. The creatures can be found grazing on the slopes outside of town. As beef is less readily available, their flesh makes for a good substitute. That of the younger ones especially, as it is more tender and less gamey. Consider it done. We'll be back with the meat before you know it. Thank you kindly. In the meantime, I shall see to other preparations. The vow of resolve, unless it's resolved towards Gululja. You know what? Funny joke. Congratulations. Oh. Wait, I thought that we had to do this outside of town. But I guess we're covering the last of the area. That's nice. It's funny / reassuring to see like the broken generators next to the old-timey houses. Reminds me what era we're around? Dealing with. Let's go with dealing with. It's nice to see a sign that we're in the future besides the, you know, WMD crater. If that ball of lightning isn't from the WMD, I'm going to be so disappointed. I also want to start calling it an LMD for lightning of mass destruction. I guess Levin of mass destruction would make more sense. Whoever delivers the meat first is the winner. Well, sorry, Alize, but I'm always... I got it. I guess Ronerique might be beef. Buffalo raised in Lanossica, their beef and milk are used interchangeably with how we use cattle. Well, buffalo steaks are real in real life as well. But yeah. I'm mildly disappointed that this area beyond the wall is just is kind of the same as the area on the other side of it. Makes me curious as to why the wall was built. If we don't get a reason, I'm going to be sad. Oh, I hope they don't mind lightly charred steak. Should be fine. Unfortunately, we're nearing my bedtime, and I'm plaguing. What with the waking up earlier than I normally do. Actually staying awake this time. I'll at least keep doing quests until it's 10:30. I can push myself a little bit farther, but only a little bit. Only just a dribble. A dribble of questing before we go sleeps. Oh, it is. I have steak. What's this? Am I to understand that you've already procured the meat? I'll always have it, buddy. Good heavens, you have! And such a choice cut it is besides. 'Tis plain you know how to handle yourself in battle. Which 400 years ago I would have acquitted you to the Royal Knights. Ha ha ha! He would laugh like that. Don't you have someone else to be mean to?
I was being mean to the person. I was calling the other person mean. I wasn't saying that you weren't good enough.
Oh, I wasn't mad. I just think you keep. I keep reading a sentence and then you say something sarcastic and then I read another sentence and then you say something sarcastic. You threw a nail cleaner at me. I did deserve that a little bit.
Also, no, and I don't have headphones, so I have to listen to you.
Oh. Oh, darling. Why do we ever fight?
No!
They shoved me away from them and accidentally shut off their computer. Did you knock your computer over?
No, I just tapped it.
What was that loud, heavy, thudding sound? Wait, you tapped your computer and it restarted?
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's because I had two video game programs running.
Concern. Alright.
Oh! No. What it actually did was force reset. So now it's doing an update. Fuck you.
Curse Windows.
Damn you.
We shall... Indeed, I expect there will be ample leftovers to share with the good folk of the Drift Downs. They always appreciate a warm meal. Now, seeing as you've completed your task so quickly, I have another request to make of you. We've exhausted our supply of kindling electrope, and I should be grateful if you could search the houses yonder for more. In the Old Kingdom, electrope rations were issued to each citizen. While small, fragments may still be found here and there. If you can obtain 5 pieces, say, at least 1 ought to be what we require. That is, the kind that converts lightning to fire. Galulja can identify them by their circuitry, so pray, take them to him. The boy has been quite deft at discerning electrope types, and in a very short time, I might add. Now, off you go, and happy forging. It's a shame, he really should go. Off you go. I would let him clap at me. Ooh, ether. Ether, I guess, current. Grab the rope, grab the rope, grab the rope, grab the rope. The walls are also lined with lightning rods, so if nothing else, I imagine the walls are intended to keep the cinders safe from the constant storm. Implying that it's not actually explained. Disappointment. Oh fuck, they were running away from me. Oh, thank god, they're invulnerable running away from me. Alright, never mind, we're good. Yank the current, and let's go. Oh. I think they're confused about whether or not they're in combat. Let's just let them sort themselves out. Why would Galulja want to be in the old destroyed ruins? Why is this his home? Like, there's so many questions. Normally, I praise Final Fantasy XIV's writing for me being curious about something, and then the explanation for it being very, very good and actually well thought out. Even if my biggest complaint about it is the times where they go, we can't tell you that because we've decided that we need to hold that information so that it's more interesting later.
How dare you foreshadow?
It's not even foreshadowing. Foreshadowing is at least going, hey, when you reread this dialogue, you realize that it was implying / leading to a later plot moment. This is just characters going, I can't reveal plot moments until later. This is a call out post. Fuck the queen.
Valid.
Ode says you have electrope for me? Here you go, buddy. Like Ilbert saying he hates traitors and he'd rather lose an arm than betray a friend. Jesus, he says that? What a dick. Wow, you found a lot. Let's see. This one creates wind. This one is for water. You can tell just like that. I'm impressed. Clever, isn't he? I'll bet he gets it from his father. Ah, this is it. This converts to fire. It's absorbed lots of lightning, so we should be able to kindle a flame easily. Thank you, Dekka. Oh, I forgot what his voice sounded like for a second there. Thanks to your kind assistance, we have everything we need for our repast. Once you've done your part, you've done your part, and now I shall do mine. I bid you, relax, my friends. The meal will soon be served. I think the problem... A lot of the problems with DT is that they left a lot of DT vague, solid subtext and state, etc., etc. I don't think that's my problems with it so far, but the fact that you say that's the problems implies that we're going to get a lot. I mean, someone else earlier said they really liked the philosophy, etc. of the later parts. So, what's up?
Is he a turtle man?
He is not a turtle man. He's more like a dinosaur lizard man. There are turtle men, but they look way more like turtles. They are just basically bipedal turtles. This is the kind of thing families do, Gulja. We have meals together and talk about what's on our minds. I'm going to kill your father. So you ate with your father? Yes, with him and my brothers. It was mostly the head of Resolve and I doing the talking, though. Kwana, the head of Reason, occasionally joined in, and Zolja spoke when he was spoken to. You said that you have two papas. Does that mean one is yours and the other is my father? Fathers? No, both are our father. He's what people call blessed siblings. A Mamulja with two heads. Zoralja is his trueborn child. I'm sorry that I missed out on the obvious joke. Zoralja is his trueborn child, while Kwana and I were adopted and don't share the same blood. But that doesn't make us any less of a family. What matters is that our hearts are connected. The head of Resolve taught me that. Family. Do you have someone like that too? A person you think is family, even though you don't share the same blood? Well, no one comes to mind.
Bitch.
Did I hit anywhere important?
Yes!
Oh, did I? I didn't hit your head, did I?
I'm not answering that question. You can just suffer and not know.
Good news, there's no reason for me to be guilty. You're gonna throw it as soon as I drop my guard, aren't you?
No.
And I'm gonna deserve it.
Yes, but no. No,
Oh, this is a nice pen.
yes, it is.
That's a good question. What about you? I do, and they're very dear to me. Oh, I mean what I say, like Zolja in the actual text is another character. He's paper fucking thin, but if you really look at him, he's actually got a good amount of depth to him. Before she's not going to... He's not good at actually portraying subtext, and the writers never bring any attention to it. It's not like there's good bones there, but the writers just kind of wasted it. I'd like to meet them one day. Well, you've already met my adopted daughter. Her father sucks. Just like yours. You've something to bond over. Let's do a play date. So, Gulja, I'm hoping that we could be family, you and I. Won't you tell me about yourself? You really want to know about me? I do. I want to know everything about you. The things you love, the things you hate, anything and everything. I want to know all about you too. That reminds me, we were hoping to hear your story too, Otis. Did they not animate a sitting emote for you? As you wish. Be forewarned that mine is a tale that will be long in recounting. It was before lightning had altered the world that I was appointed Lord Captain of the Royal Knights.
Oh my god.
We're talking hundreds of years prior to the calamity, right? Indeed. Earlier still than when I assumed this mechanical form. 454 years ago, to be precise. Then, you used to be a normal person? Fuck, I don't have a pen to write my notes down on anymore.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like you did something fucking rude.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Ah, yes. I was once flesh and blood like you. and I proudly served as a knight of Alexandria. So rather than a machine that behaves like a person, you are an actual person. How is this possible? 'Tis only natural that you are confused. Hear my tale to the end, and all shall become clear. That does happen sometimes with Final Fantasy XIV. Emmett Selk's best character development goes almost unnoticed until right before the Dead Ends dungeon and Walker, where Stola casually ponders it. Let's be clear here. Is this character development that handles outside of the MSQ? Or is this just subtle character acting? The foremost duty of the Royal Knights was the protection of the royal family. In my time, that was their Majesties the King and Queen, and their only child, Her Highness the Princess. By then, every nation of our star was embroiled in some manner of conflict over Electrope. Thus was our kingdom drawn into war with its neighbor. It's in the MSQ and not subtle character acting so much as writing. Could you be specific? Because I don't remember that much about... I know what you're talking about, because I think it happens in the cave. And I remember fucking being so annoyed by Emmett Selk. Emmett Selk in Shadowbringers, early Shadowbringers, did hit the specific, like, pain point for me of a character who's smugly stronger than everybody else and doesn't mind holding it over everyone's head / bragging about it in a really annoying way. I did not like Emmett Selk in really most of Shadowbringers. I'm gonna say the first 60 to 70% of Shadowbringers I did not like Emmett Selk. Not even just like I hated him like, ooh, he's a villain. I have to specify this every time before someone gets smug. Not even I hated him like, ooh, he's a villain. Just like, I do not enjoy it when you're on screen actually. I'm less interested. Please skip this scene. That war was a catalyst for the great calamity that altered the environment. Countless countrymen lost their lives amidst the chaos. The king and queen among them. Were the king and queen Kyle's parents? For a blessing, we were able to protect the princess, who then rose to the occasion and brought hope to her people in those trying times. Okay, so no. So kind-hearted was the young queen that, at our behest, we even took in refugees from the enemy nation. But sadly, her reign was cut short. Like many others, her body had been ravaged by lightning, and one day she collapsed and passed away. How tragic. Thank you. I haven't had to write anything down yet. Aye. Nary was there a citizen whose eyes remained dry, and many a moon was spent constructing a great tomb worthy of her memory. Yet I clung to hope still, for while Her Majesty was on her deathbed, the kingdom's finest scientists had successfully extracted her soul. Did we hear that right? Extracted her soul?
Gross.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we may live on. This age-old belief had always comforted our people, but as casualties mounted in the wake of the calamity, we sought to make it into reality through the power of Electrope. In time, we succeeded in developing the means to preserve the soul. It was used to spare the Queen eternal death. Yet it wasn't enough to simply prevent the soul's departure, for the ultimate goal was to recreate a person as they were in life, and this required that their memories be further extracted from their soul. It took many more years of research to make this possible, by which time I'd become a gray old man. With my days numbered, I did not hesitate to volunteer myself as a test subject for the procedure. So it was that I attained this vessel. Tony, I love you, but I kinda need you to...
He wants attention.
Do you want to be in my lap? Mr.
I want you to pet him. You would also like to point out that he thinks it's getting time for bed.
So it was that I attained this vessel. And by my successful rebirth, I paved the way for those who are recreated from the memories of the departed. Wait, that implies that everybody who has had their memories extracted becomes a mech. The Endless, they are called.
Wait a minute. Isn't that from that other game? With
Bob,
the keys?
Kingdom Heart?
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, first of all. No.
You're the one who said
Are you thinking of the Heartless?
Maybe.
If your tale is true, then the queen that your people brought back to life... Oh. Oh, Sphne's a robot. Oh, fuck. Okay. It wouldn't be Sphene, would it? Oh, so you know Her Majesty as well. My description of her boundless kindness must have paled in comparison to what you no doubt felt in her presence. I haven't met her myself, I confess. Not since assuming my current form. I wouldn't want to find the living daylights out of her. Fascinating. Okay, so hang on. Sir Oges Valona is the first memory transfer. And Sphene is a robot. 400 years old queen. Good jump, Tony. Robot. The Endless. Fascinating. Okay. Okay, so that's one mystery solved. / curious. The Endless. So all this time, Sphene wasn't alive? That would explain her reticence to actually end the cycle of using souls, because presumably that would probably result in her dying. She lives, yet she does not. It is admittedly a difficult distinction to make. Having inherited the memories of a departed soul, an Endless feels, thinks, and acts precisely as that person would. In that sense, I believe they are alive. The Alexandrians know about this, right? It can't have gone unnoticed that Sphene is perpetually youthful. No one really knows about the Endless. People who wear regulators don't even think about death. Wait, is this why their memories are wiped? Everyone sees that the queen doesn't change, but they just accept it. To them, it's just who she is. Are the people at Everkeep endless too? Is everyone here who isn't from Tuliolol immortal? While there should be as many endless as those who have died, I believe they are limited in where they can exist. Queen Sphene is unique in her ability to appear before you. Strictly speaking, I myself am not an endless. They are created using memories extracted from a soul, but my entire soul was placed inside a machine. Oh, shit. Okay. So he's not the first memory transfer, he's the first soul transfer. Being inside a machine makes you different. How? While I do not understand the finer points, my life is bound to this vessel. If it breaks down, then it would be over for me, much like it being of flesh and blood. Hardly an endless, unchanging life, I'm sure you'll agree. An endless, unchanging life. I can't help but be reminded of the Ia. Did Kafquika and the others know about this? Considering their extensive intelligence gathering, I'd be surprised if they didn't. For now, let's share what we've learned with Kyle and Raha. I can't help but have misgivings about this. The EO were bubbly ghost fellows you met in Ultima Thule, if you don't recall. I don't recall, thank you. Partially because I don't remember where exactly Ultima Thule is, but that's a skill issue. Oh, cutscene? Oh, no, Aaronville. Why are you out and about?
Nahe? Is that you?
Who the fuck is Nahe?
Good gods, Ellen Nespia! It's been too long, my friend. Where have you been all these years? What have you been doing with yourself?
How are you young?
Hold on. They say Queen Sphene has guests from outside the barrier. That's you, I gather?
It seems so. I'm looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?
Your mother? Sorry, but what was she like again?
That makes sense.
What? It's Kafkiwa. You know, the one who was too adventurous by half? Who journeyed with the Dawn Servant?
It's not ringing any bells.
You can't be serious. Ours was a tiny little village. Surely you remember her.
I really don't. It's all a blank.
Is anyone else here from the village?
Hey!
So, Kafkiwa died. She's an Endless.
Huh? Elenespia?
I'm looking for Kafkiwa. Where is she?
Hilarious. First time we see each other in 30 years. Where the fuck is my mom?
What's this all of a sudden? Who's Kafkiwa?
Come on, Aaronville, you're smart. Put this together.
This cannot be.
Oh, he knows. Okay, we don't need the flashback. We just put this all together. Come on, come on.
The memories of the departed are taken away. No.
Nashville, where are you? The others will be here soon, so hurry back, won't you? Do you hear me? Say something, would you?
Fascinating. Okay, the strength of the reveal is strong enough that I'm willing to ignore the mild annoyance at the execution, but we will have to deal with the results of that revelation next stream. See, Will, like I said, deep cover. I mean, fuck, she's at least 6 feet deep in cover. Cool. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm not gonna read or anything. Is bedtime. So, have a good one. I will, of course, be back with the Final Fantasy XIV stream this Saturday, presuming that I don't die in a fire. But I have a lot more time now. Alex's mother, who was visiting us, has left. So, I missed it too. So, I shouldn't have any scheduling conflicts on Saturday. I might be streaming Bidwalk Saturday night. It kind of depends. We'll see what happens. If I'm streaming Big Walk Saturday night, I'll mention it. And if I'm not streaming Big Walk, I'll probably also mention it. Because no matter what, I'm playing Big Walk Saturday night with friends. It's kind of up in the air right now. It'll be with Zoe if it's with Zoe. Y'all know. Okay. You returned from Wayne Night? Bye, Bryce. Bryce is here. Scatter! I didn't have enough momentum or space to take me entirely off camera. So, oh, thank you, honey. I can see my shadow. Goodbye, everybody. Wait, where's the... Bye, everybody.